hiking this weekend. It's Friday. It's like, I don't know, 3:30, 3:40, I guess. And I gotta leave. I need some desert therapy and solitude. So a little solo trip for me. I am heading to, I don't really have a good plan in place, to be honest with you. I'm heading over towards a place I've been going for about 20 plus years, called Heart Mountain. It's they've got hot springs up there. Not much has changed there over the 20 years, but it's just gotten more popular because of social media and all that stuff. So I just saw a raindrop. I think this will pass. But anyway, updates on the way. So here's a quick update. Looks a little stormy out. There wasn't any forecast of thunderstorms, but maybe it'll happen. It doesn't really bother me. I like thunderstorms, but it can make the whole camping setup a little more challenging. Everything gets dirty and muddy and all that stuff, so we'll see. So I'm kind of hoping it doesn't, but I do like a good thunderstorm. I really do. It's a double rainbow, and it's really vibrant. So I just got gas in Lakeview, and average on that leg 12.6 miles to the gallon, which is not good, but it's pretty normal for my truck. I get horrible fuel economy. I think I was too late to catch it, but there was a geyser going off. So I've dropped down into the area that I'm gonna camp. There are mosquitoes, and but otherwise it's nice. But yeah, mosquitoes, which I don't like, but it's beautiful out. The mosquitoes are out in force, and if you look out there, that's the remnant of a lake. I guess it's dried up now, but the mosquitoes are still around, and I'm gonna push on pretty far down this road to see if I can get to a place where the mosquitoes aren't at. I saw some motorcycle tracks out here, but other than that, I don't think too many people have been out here in a little while. It's pretty overgrown, pretty narrow for a wide rig like myself. wished I'd paid a little better attention to that sunset, because I bet it was amazing. I was too focused on driving and getting into camp before it was pitch black. Still got a ways to go. I gotta get out kind of around that point of the escarpment. It's a bit of a drive. Coming up here shortly is the stone corral, the old stone corral. I don't really know how old it is, but it's kind of a cool feature. Too bad it's a little dark. I'll get my headlights on it when we get there. And there's lots of doves out, I've been noticing. A little side track there. I'll get out and give you a quick peek. The old stone corral. Now that story I'm going to tell you, keep this escarpment in mind. Now we've passed where the road goes up to the wildlife refuge, but for reference, keep the height up there and then looking out over this kind of valley here where there are normally lakes. Keep that in mind. I'll see if I can flip this around. Okay, guys, we are here. We're at the place I've chosen to camp. Sun is all the way down. Flip this around, the truck. It's kind of a mess. I don't like mud. I used to like it when I was younger, and I like to play around in it, but now it's just, gosh, these mosquitoes, they are hungry. So the light's fading. I'm gonna get things set up so that I can tuck in when I'm ready, and hopefully these mosquitoes go away. But I'm gonna get some mosquito repellent on because they are eating me alive. The home set up for the night. Out so that I can get them up in my nest, the crow's nest. You know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and make a fire. Why not? Right? Now I did see a fire pit out there, but it's kind of out in the grass and overgrown, and everything's still pretty green. Yeah, but just better safe than sorry. You know, it's really getting dark pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get some lights on. Oh, it made a sound. So there we go. We've got some light. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up to 100%. All right. Maybe I don't have to have my headlamp on. Here. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then I'm just gonna make a, well, let's see. I'll make a fire. Get a little fire pit. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do it right behind. You can't really see right now, but out there. No grass, no nothing. It will be safe. Okay, my wood box over here. That's great. And let me get all the necessities out. Oh, that's a good spot right there. Get that sitting in there. Kindling and some logs to get started. Okay, set that there. Whoa! Did you guys see that dove? That's kind of crazy. That startled the crap out of me. Oh, let me get in that little window. The lighting window. Get some on the other side too. See how that does. Get my light turned out. Oh, it's on blinky mode. So I'm letting that fire get established a little bit, and I am going to help myself to a nip or two of some Pendleton rye whiskey. That's smooth. I'm not really a whiskey connoisseur, but I am picky about stuff. You know, it's not cold at all. The only reason why I have a sweatshirt on is because of the mosquitoes. It's June 23rd, I believe. And yeah, it's very pleasant out temperature-wise. But I don't need a fire. I just like the fire for the ambiance, so to speak. But I'm going to give you story time now. And this is 100% true. I do not bend the truth even slightly when I tell you this story. I want to say it was 2007, 2008. I don't remember the exact year. But I showed you, and I'll edit into this clip here, the escarpment that we drove in on. And that gravel road goes up top to the refuge headquarters and the Hot Springs campground. But as we were driving along the gravel road that goes up the escarpment, and you could look out over the Blue Joint Lakes down below. They were probably, I'm guessing maybe 300 feet down from where we were driving up this road. It was my wife, well, ex-wife now, my daughter, and my then mother-in-law. And we're driving up the road, and I look out to my left over the lakes, and I'm like, whoa, look at the moon. It's huge and bright right there. And then it occurs to me, it's like, that's not the moon, because I knew where the moon was at. The moon was over this way more. It was probably about 11 o'clock at night-ish, I'm guessing. And I was like, well, what the heck is that? What is that? And it looked just like the moon, a soft orange ball with light, like a perfect circle of light. So I just stopped the truck, and I'm like, what is it? I get out, my wife gets out, my mother-in-law is like, get back in the car. She's kind of, she's kind of nervous, we'll say. But I was fascinated, so I get out, and I'm just looking at this thing, and then all of a sudden, one appears right next to it. So now there's two. And then maybe a minute later, a third one. Three, all the same size, look exactly the same. 3 orbs of light, soft orange balls of light. And I'm like, what the heck is that? There's no sound, no nothing. It seemed like they were close, but really have no point of reference. And then the third one to appear, then it disappears. So now there's 2 again. But then moments later, it reappears right underneath, in between the other 2. So it was like an upside down triangle of these lights. I'm dumbfounded. I'm just like, what the heck are we looking at? And then my wife was like, there's another one out there. And it was another light, but it was not like this one. It was a very, very bright white light, much, much smaller, but bigger than a star, moving at a high rate of speed towards these other lights. And as it got closer and closer and closer, the third light that appeared below the other 2, it slid right up next to the other 2, where it was before, and then 1, 2, 3, they were out, gone. As that white light got like pretty close to it, they were gone, and we never saw them again. We waited for a while to see if they'd come back, and they didn't. So I have no idea what that was. It was a trip, let me tell you. I've never seen anything like that, and I probably never will. I'm gonna throw some more wood on the fire here. It was pretty incredible, pretty darn incredible, I gotta say. Well, I think it was nice sitting around the fire, but it's getting to be 10, which is past my normal bedtime. So I'm gonna wash my face, all the bug spray off my face and hands, and then I'm just gonna go up and tuck into my nest, make my bed, and then maybe I'll see you guys in the morning. Maybe one last video before I tuck in case you guys want to see my bed for the night. Is it's right here. I have lots of space because it's just me. And I should have got my sleeping bag and let it kind of fluff out earlier, because it's been packed in a tight space, so it's not going to be as warm. But I have another little down blanket that I could use if I get too cold. I don't want to get out of bed. It's a little chilly right now. I slept pretty well. But I do know one thing. This sleeping bag used to be rated for 20 or 15, I think. It's a down marmot bag, but it's old. And there's just no way that not anymore. It might be good down to 30. So it's 5:18. So let's just see the sun conditions. Should be rising. Oh yeah. Pretty out there. Very. So I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna make coffee. It's like just before 5:30, so figure it's a good time. It's beautiful, and I think I'll watch the sun come up and then battle the mosquitoes. Actually, a mosquito just whistled in my ear just now. I don't know if he came up from in here, probably, or if I let it in this morning. But there's a couple. Get out of here, mosquito. Gosh, I hate mosquitoes. What's that? Oh, the truck got messier than I thought. I don't like cleaning mud, especially this mud. It's so sticky. What is it? Oh, oh, oh. Keep going. Now, normally, I like to do French press coffee, and I am equipped to do that. However, I'm not going to because I found another neighboring town, Jacksonville, has a coffee company called Cerberus, and they're my favorite coffee so far. This is what I drink every morning. I just do drip coffee in the morning. I don't have the patience to, well, I drink too much to do a French press every morning. But anyway, they have these little coffee pouches or bags, like a tea bag. So I'm going to try those out. So this is my little camp kitchen setup. This is the Jet Boil Genesis. And then I have this Ignik or Ingik, I don't know. Just the like 3-pound propane cylinder, and it's a lot cheaper. It cost me under $3 to fill this whole thing up, and it's a lot better bargain than those little green cylinders, and it's a lot less waste too. Those green cylinders just get chucked. And anyway, yeah, I like it. This is a really good setup. These are really good too, and they go well with coffee. I could eat the whole bag, so I got to be careful. This is the coffee pouch that I was talking about, Cerberus. Until the sun comes up, it's kind of chilly, and kind of being in the shadow of the escarpment, it can be chillier for longer. I think I'll leave after coffee. I don't know if I'll make breakfast. I'm not that hungry. Maybe I'll make a lunch somewhere. Oh, it's like the old fuel tank. Yeah, well, the string just went in the... That's not bad. That's actually really... Now that's... As far as instant coffee goes, I think that's the best I've had. Just kind of dunk that a little bit. Get some of that coffee juice, broth, whatever. It is cold, I will say that. You know what? A little heat, I think. I like to be comfortable because I'm old. When I was younger, I could just do whatever. I'm watching Lone Wolf 902. It's a channel that I've just recently started watching. I have the premium YouTube subscription, so you can download YouTube videos and you don't have to have commercials, so I prefer it that way. Definitely worth it if you're a YouTube junkie like me. Mosquitoes. I'm gonna pack up and head out and make good use of the day. I think I might, I don't know where I'm taking you yet. Part of me just wants to get, one thing I want to do is I don't want to burn all day just wandering around. I want to get to a nice camp. I like setting up a camp. I love the ability of just doing a quick camp. That's why the Go Fast camper is awesome. But I also like getting to camp, deploying the awning, having it all set up, and then just being able to, like, you know, chill out for a while, sip on some wine or whiskey. So I'm going to do that because that's what I really need to do this trip. It's a bit of that, but also a little exploring.